Well, I think it's a good decision. I think he didn't have a chance against Trump. Too many people were concerned about his age, which I was too.
Very happy.
Why?
Look at what he's done to our world. I think Donald Trump should have been back a long time ago. So, it makes me really happy to know he's out.
Would you have voted for Joe if you were still in the race?
I would have. I would have simply because he can, there are certain things he can still do, but he can't campaign anymore. So I'm saddened. He's a true patriot for stepping down.
I feel like I'm afraid they'll put a dangerous person in his place. Someone that doesn't agree with the principles of freedom and it thinks more like a European or something, or a China, where the people are much more restricted, and the American people should never be restricted.
What did you make of the news today that Biden is dropping out of the presidential campaign?
Pretty big deal. Was surprised, although all points have been indicating that this was a very likely possibility. So while it was a surprise, it wasn't a shock.
Mm-hmm. And have you considered how this will affect your vote in November?
No, I will still continue to support the Democratic ticket. I'm excited with Kamala Harris being the potential nominee at this point. I think she'll bring a lot of energy. I think there is good diversity that we will definitely have. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen.
All right. So what did you think when you first heard that Biden was dropping out of the election?
Was very surprised. You've heard a lot about it swirling around for several weeks, and he seemed fairly determined. So apparently something got through, and but yeah, that's an unprecedented kind of thing. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Have you considered how it will affect your vote in November?
No. Oh, have I considered? Yes, and it will. I don't think it will affect my vote. I'm interested to see if the Democratic Party can take this and run with it and really make it something energizing and exciting. I think they've been a little lax on that recently, and they've got to get some energy into it. And there's so much potential and so much that can be promoted and talked about and things like that if they can just get a hold of the narrative and really get going with that. So I'm very interested to see what's going to be happening.
All right.